Good morning students. Welcome you all in class 8th, and in 8th class the subject history civics will be taught to you by me, and all of you just have heard my name. You all have just met me during the previous sessions. You all know me. I am Manju Agrawal. So this year I will teach you history civics. Okay. So welcome you all once again, and my best wishes are always with you. And throughout the session you have to just work hard, and you should be full of energy. Whenever you are having any problem, you can contact me, you can just tell me, and I will definitely solve them. Okay. So without wasting much of your time, let us start the first topic from your history syllabus, and that is the period of transition. So today I will start the chapter a period of transition. So before telling you about transition, let me tell you about the medieval ages or medieval period. So students, listen carefully. Actually the term middle ages or medieval period, it was used to describe the period between the 6th and 15th centuries. Means this medieval ages, the term medieval ages, it denotes the period from 5th to 15th century, and this was the time period during which Roman Empire fell down and Renaissance occurred in Europe. During this period, artistic and intellectual achievements of the classical world of ancient times, they were all forgotten by the pupil. And now children, this middle ages was a period of stagnation, as it was the period of feudalism. The European society was just based on feudal system. Feudal system was prevalent in European society, so social progress was not possible. Stagnation means social progress, any type of development was not possible in this type of society. Now you just will you would like to ask, ma'am, what is meant by the term feudalism? So feudalism, it is a social system which was prevalent in medieval European society, in which the people, they were given land by the higher authorities, and in return they had to work and fight for these people of authorities. Means they worked on the land, and at the time of war they used to fight also. Okay, so this was the feudal system. Now during at the beginning of the 15th century, this feudal system started declining, and a new era just started, and it was known as the Renaissance, modern age. Okay, when the feudal system started declining, then modern age started, and this modern age marked the beginning of Renaissance. It is marked, means this Renaissance period is well known for different types of developments. Artistic, scientific and new philosophical ideas emerged, and number of commercial developments also occurred. Humans made tremendous progress during this period. So this was all about the medieval ages, then how Renaissance started occurring. Now children, let me tell you about the sources. Means how do we get information regarding this period? So the history from the medieval ages till the beginning of modern age was well recorded, and all the information of this period we get from different types of sources, and these sources are divided into two categories: primary sources and secondary sources. So primary sources are those sources which provide us the first hand information. For example, the autobiographies, official documents and paintings. Now the secondary sources are those sources which derive the information from the primary sources. For example, books were written after a time, after some years. Okay, and these books, they are just categorized as the secondary sources. So these are all about the sources of information. Now children, let me tell you about the Renaissance. So the 15th century marked the end of medieval ages and the beginning of Renaissance period. So what happened in 1453? Turk, they captured Constantinople. Constantinople was the seat of learning during that time. But due to the fear of war, many scholars, they just left the Constantinople and took shelter in Italy. Now in Italy, many rich merchants, they patronized these scholars, and what happened? They encouraged them for pursuing learning. Now all this resulted in Renaissance. So Renaissance in French means rebirth or revival. If the question is asked what is meant by the term Renaissance, then what will be the answer? Renaissance means rebirth or revival. Now this Renaissance started in Italy and gradually it spread in the remaining parts of the Europe, and Renaissance promoted a new way of thinking in every field: science, art, literature, architecture, everything, politics even. Okay. Now children, in the next video I will discuss with you about the features of Renaissance. Till then, go through this video well. If you are having any query, any problem, you can ask me on my personal WhatsApp number. Till then, have a good day.